Hi there everyone, it is currently the 2nd of November 2011 and looking out here across the Western Pacific today, high pressure is dominating much of Korea and out towards Japan, bringing some very fair weather throughout much of those areas, but some moisture being pumped in from the south is pushing up some thunderstorms across the Okinawa and Ryukyu Islands today, expecting that to extend out towards tomorrow as well, but really in the tropics there are two areas of convection we continue to closely watch today. Now neither of these are expected to develop in any tropical systems for the times being, but this one here towards the east of the Philippines is expected to bring some heavy rain showers here across the PI and also in towards the Metro Manila area, and also really basically south of that all the way down towards Mindanao. You're also going to be seeing some heavy rain showers, but Manila expecting to see those thunderstorms starting overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning as this whole area of convection works its way off towards the east. And also we continue to watch this area of convection towards the east of Guam. Now good news with this area, it is under a high amount of vertical wind shear as shown on the wind shear map here. And actually you just see this area of convection well over top of it. You see about 30-40 knots of wind shear, and that's why most of it looks like it's actually retreating back towards the east here. Well, really that's kind of an illusion. It's just more convection forming off towards the eastern part of this area of low pressure and this overall convection than the western part, and that's all due to this vertical wind shear, therefore stalling any significant development out of it. And also we're watching this area of convection over here over the Philippines. Now this, especially in the southwestern periphery, has a little more favorable conditions as far as development, but right now though the northern periphery is seeing about 30-40 knots of wind shear. Also you do have the land interaction across the Philippines, so for the time being I don't think either of these areas are going to develop, but this one over the Philippines right now, then that's going to bring some heavy rain showers and the potential for some localized flooding out there. And here, this is just a look via Google Earth at this area of convection, just showing the heaviest precipitation just east of Manila. Now, as I already noted, that's expected to work its way off towards the west, going to be bringing that heavy rainfall to Manila overnight tonight. For the time being, though, and currently they are seeing those mostly cloudy skies, temperatures in the low 30s. But if we look our way up towards the north, see this drop down in temperature, specifically north of the Ryukyu Islands here, you start to see the temperature slowly drop. But if we go up even farther towards the north here, specifically over Korea and parts of Japan, really the temperatures drop drastically. Up here in Hokkaido, seeing upwards about the mid 50s, North Korea in the low 60s, even parts of Russia. So really now we're starting to see that high pressure region out of the north, out of Siberia, and those cooler temperatures that we've been talking about here. And with that, an increase in vertical wind shear and also more unfavorable conditions as far as tropical activity. And also fairer weather over across Thailand as well. With that high pressure ridging in from the north, you see over the Thailand here much clearer skies. And actually if we look at the surface analysis produced by the Thailand Meteorological Department here, you could see this high pressure off towards the north that's located over the Sea of Japan right now, the center of circulation with that. And you also have the monsoonal trough, which is lingering now across Malaysia, parts of Singapore, and out here towards Borneo, where you're really seeing that extension of that monsoonal trough. Well, good news also is that this area of over the Philippines is really going to track off towards the west here and eventually churn off towards the southwest with the overall flow here along the southern periphery of the high pressure off towards the north. So you're not expecting this to head out towards Vietnam here or China. Bad news, it might enhance the monsoonal trough here by next week, but really that's still long range out and still time will tell with that. But for the time being though, that northeast monsoon really kicking in and conditions improving here, especially over Indochina as far as their flooding there. That is all for today, everybody. Thanks again for listening here at westernpacificweather.com. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, as always, please post them in the comment box below. Also, don't forget to subscribe here if you have not already. And as always, stay safe out there, everybody. Hope you have a great day.